Welcome to the Obviously Rare podcast. This is the podcast that represents a nation of people that strive for excellence and greatness every single day. I have another bomb episode for y'all, but before I begin, y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button, that share button, hit that notification bell so you know when I am dropping. If you would like to support the mission, support the culture, support the movement, Cash App $Michael US. How y'all doing? First episode of the year. Happy New Year and a Happy New Year to me. A Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to the little babies. Happy New Year to me, mom, papa, mama, and all of them, auntie and them, uncle and them. 250. We are up in this thing, and it's already jumping up. I came across this story of a Domino's pizza delivery person, and she stabbed a woman because the woman who ordered the pizza only left her a $2 tip. That's right, stabbed her up 14 times because she only received a $2 tip. Now this is getting crazy. This is getting crazy out here. But before we jump into it, I got a video of this very incident that I'm going to show you, and I'm going to be right back with you to give you my opinion. Let's get it.
Severity of the situation, I'm like, oh my God, these people came in here to hurt us.
Right now at 6, a pregnant woman stabbed at a motel in Kissimmee, and deputies say a pizza delivery driver did it. Tonight, Fox 35 is speaking exclusively with a woman stabbed 14 times in front of her own little girl. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Manny Martinez.
Good evening. I'm Hannah McKenzie. Deputies say a bad tip is what led to that stabbing. And as Fox 35's Marie Edinger reports, the victim says she's scared she'll be attacked again as deputies continue searching for a second suspect involved.
The woman who was attacked said that her food arrived late, it was cold, and the delivery driver was rude, so she only gave a $2 tip. She did not think that would land her in a hospital bed.
It's pretty traumatic.
Melinda Irizarry, her boyfriend, and her 5-year-old daughter were at this motel in Kissimmee Sunday, just hanging out, having a staycation for her boyfriend's birthday. A little before midnight, she says she heard someone pounding on the door. That's when deputies say a man and woman forced their way in.
Once I realized the severity of the situation, I'm like, oh my God, these people came in here to hurt us.
According to an arrest report, the man pointed a gun at her daughter, then forced her boyfriend into the bathroom at gunpoint. The woman took out a knife.
It wasn't like she was just upset. It was like she was in a frenzy mode.
At the hospital, Irizarry discovered it wasn't just her life at risk. Doctors told her she's about a month pregnant.
And I started crying, and I kept telling my boyfriend, I think I'm going to die.
Irizarry needed over 200 staples for slices across her arms, her wrist, her shoulders, her back, her stomach, her breast. 14 stab wounds in total. She needed surgeries for a punctured lung and severed tendons in her knee.
My daughter seeing that whole thing, it kind of is pretty heartbreaking to me.
It wasn't until later Irizarry and detectives realized that woman was allegedly the pizza driver who'd gotten upset about a small tip earlier in the night, Brianna Alvello. Detectives say they found surveillance video linking her to the crime and arrested her on a warrant the next day. But the thing is, Irizarry doesn't think this was about money in the end.
You got the money. My boyfriend told you where there was more money, and you didn't go get it.
And now, no amount of money could get Alvello out of the situation she's in.
You're not going to be able to bond out.
She's facing charges for aggravated assault, kidnapping, home invasion, and she's charged under the same statute that covers premeditated murder.
State believes that this is a punishable by life offense.
But in the meantime, the man deputies say was with Alvello is still out there. That terrorizes Irizarry.
I am scared, and he knows exactly how he looks. He stared at that man for how long with a gun pointed to his head. I want them to get him as soon as possible because they're monsters. They should not be out in the street.
Irizarry's doctors have not given her an update as to when she'll be able to leave the hospital,
Horrible.
and she's got a long road ahead. She says she has to learn to walk again after her knee surgery, so she'll be dealing with this for quite some time. In Osceola County, Marie Edinger, Fox 35 News.
Would y'all like my opinion? Would y'all like some of this obviously rare podcast commentary? Well, of course you do. That's why your ass is here. This woman is deranged. There's a lot of demons. First off, let's start off this woman here. How I see it, how I'm viewing it. In 2025, y'all, can y'all believe it's been a quarter century since 2000? A quarter of a century. It's already gone. COVID is damn near 5 years ago. In February, it will be 5 years since COVID. Can y'all believe that? Let's take a step back and let's marinate on how fast time is going by on our asses. We got to be grateful. We got to be grateful. 2025, we got to, hopefully we can leave a lot of this trash like this pizza lady back in 2024. Hopefully we can leave a lot of the nonsense and the pronouns and the anti-God, anti-Christ, anti-Holy Spirit, anti-Holy Bible back in 2024. It's all about separation this year. It's all about separating ourselves from the rest of the pack, baby. Greatness comes with separation. And I believe this woman has been separated from God for a long time. This woman got a $2 tip. Now, here's the thing. Something's wrong with this woman. We can conclude that. But she goes to the house. The woman that was stabbed, she was already pregnant. Pregnant woman. She said that when she got there, she was late and the pizza was cold. Now, here's the thing. Why would somebody leave you a good tip and you know you gave bad service? You know you gave bad service. Come on now. That's just lousy. That's just lazy. That's just indecent. You know that the pizza was cold. You know it's cold because anytime you touch them pizza boxes, when a pizza is hot out that oven, it stay hot for a while now, and they put that little wrap on there. When you touch the bottom of that pizza, it's supposed to burn your damn hand. You know? So now, back in the day, it used to be dangerous for pizza delivery drivers, but it seems like it's getting dangerous for the people who order the pizza, the customers that order the pizza. A lot of these people, a lot of these places don't really do a background check, right? So I don't know where she come from, but stabbing a woman for $2, and here, that's not even the worst part. The worst part, she came back with her boyfriend to do them dirty. She said they didn't even want the money. She's like, oh my God, they're really here to hurt us. They are really here to hurt us. Demons. Demon possession. You can't sit there and tell me this woman ain't possessed by a demon. If it was about the money, y'all broke into the home. The pregnant woman's boyfriend told them where the pizza was. Told them where the money was. They didn't even take the money. They just came to kill and destroy. Usually, devil comes to steal too, but they did steal in a way. They stole this woman's health. This woman had 200 stitches, bruised up. They did this woman so dirty, she has to learn how to walk again, all over a pizza. All over a pizza. That's why I like to go in. I'm gonna be honest, when I go to Domino's, I don't know, my house is sacred. My house is holy. My house is blessed, but it took a lot of endurance. It took a lot of pain. It took a lot of discipline. It took a lot of understanding. It took a lot of will. It took a lot of faith in God to get to where I'm at in this point in my life. I'm so grateful. Handsome, right? Got to get that. Make sure we get that established. Handsome, healthy, tall. I got all my limbs. We all gonna get sick one day. I don't know how God is gonna cripple me, but it's just part of life. And when you become and get that understanding, then you really begin to see how precious life is. And a lot of people this life and this world that we live in, they take their lives for granted. It's not precious. It's not sacred. They don't have nothing to offer, and they're not in the mindset. They're not in a spiritual state to accept God's love. A lot of people, you can't sit there and tell me this person that had some type of decency, that was raised right, that had God's love pouring through them, can honestly say that they would stab somebody and she's gonna go to jail for attempted murder, right? And the woman had a child. So they about to throw all kind of charges on this woman. And when they find that boyfriend, they are going to get his ass. Because I believe he did the most damage because he's a man. Had a gun pointed at a pregnant woman. I believe they're on drugs. And it was crazy. When I think of drug addicts, I think of drug addicts like, I don't know if you guys ever seen the little cartoon, the PJs, written and directed and produced by Eddie Murphy. PJs, the projects. There was a character on there. It was a crackhead, and his name was Smokey, because all he do is smoke crack all day. He hides out in the sewers. These people live in horrible lives. Horrible lives. They lived in the sewers and smoking crack. All they do is get high, smoke crack, living on the streets. All they got is a newspaper for a blanket. A little box for their home. That's all they got is a little box. Living in a box. Human beings, right? So when I think of people on drugs, that's what I think about. That's how I think about it. People on meth, people on ice, crackheads. But these people, and a lot of times they even the drugs is not a contributing factor, but a lot of times it is, a lot of times it's not. In this case, I'm not sure. The reason I'm bringing it up because she doesn't look like your typical crackhead. She just looked like, she's very healthy. She got some big old breasts. She's built nice, but she's crazy. A demonic for somebody who doesn't even value their life. Somebody that's not thinking straight, right? So it's just crazy how do we go from ordering a pizza to two people damn they're gonna face premeditated. They said that's premeditated murder. So I don't know. So in that state, I don't know if that's constitutes as, well, it has to be attempted murder because, well, no, they said in that state they'll treat it like a premeditated murder even though the person ain't dead. So when we was coming up, if a person ain't dead, it's attempted murder. But they said they're gonna treat this case as if she was it as premeditated murder. So it's very tricky with these laws. These laws are changing, and it's just like we just have to do our best to keep ourselves out the streets, because especially black folk, they trying to fill those prisons. They're not building them so they can be vacant. Nobody builds anything with the anticipation of that dwelling to be vacant. So it's just crazy to me. Like that's why I don't know, your house, when you get to a certain age, I don't know what it is about. When you get to a certain age, you just don't want certain energy in your house. It's just bad energy. Your home should be a place of peace and quiet. And if you want to create music, you can do that. Something special about home. Can we talk about home? Can we talk about how very, 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 very important it is to have your home blessed? How important it is to have your home blessed. Cause see how this lady let this pizza delivery, this crazy woman up in there. When you open that door, in essence, you're inviting certain energy to come into your house, certain spirits to come into your house. You don't know what this person's thinking. When so everybody talking about, spirituality and demons and gargoyles and all of a sudden, let's keep it simple. When I say demons, I'm talking about bad intentions, evil intentions, kill, steal, and destroy, deception, backstabbing. These are demonic things, and you don't know what this person thinking. You thinking that, you're being a good friend. All the while, this person is waiting for you to get your stuff straight and backdoor you. Take your husband. If you are a lady and you let your homegirl stay with you and you got a man, it won't work, because especially if your friend is a little skanky, she gonna try to sleep with your man for God knows the reason why you ain't got a place to stay. I think humping should be the last thing on your mind if you are homeless, especially humping the very man that is the boyfriend to your homegirl. Why would you sleep with your homegirl's man and she let you in your house? Why would you do that? Because she's a demon, right? Or there's a demonic influence. Or on the basic level, she just flawed. She has no control. There's something's wrong. People just have bad motives. When you invite these people into your house now, before this woman came to your house, even though your husband may have been weak of the flesh, there was no temptation. There was no problems. That's what I'm saying. But there's a problem in the home. She's dressing less and she's dressing more and more provocative around your man. And she's testing you, right? She's testing. Are you going to say anything? Okay, I'm going to keep pushing it, keep pushing it. Why is that even on your brain to dress provocative? Why is that even on your brain to walk around with your boobs out around this man when your girl ain't home? Why is it your mission, to flirt with this man while your girl is at work, while your homegirl's at work? You can't even help a friend these days. Just like this pizza lady, this is a stranger. We get it's a stranger, but sometimes, a lot of times, the people that you know will do you just as bad as a mofo you just met. Will do you just as bad. A blessed home is something like it's better than any. I can tell you like this. I never did any hard drugs, but I can tell you like this. Whatever euphoria, however your dopamine receptors are enacted when you hit that dope, when you hit that drug, there's nothing better than a blessed home. There's nothing better than a home that is blessed by God. And y'all got to protect your home. Be careful who you let in. Now, I don't have any kids, but you good parents out there, shout out to all the good parents out there who keep that side eye on them babies out there, who put your foot down to your children, who put the fear of God in them children. Because these good parents are watching their kids' friends. See, this evil doesn't have an age. Now, I don't know what age. I say around 4 or 5, between 6 and up. That's when, you really got to start, watching them. But when they start hitting them teenage years, you're looking at them like, okay, so who's this? Who's your little friend? You come home, your little boy is hanging out with this badass boy, and you can just tell this boy is just bad. He's into all kind of stuff. He's mischievous. See, that little boy comes from a home, and that home, that energy that's in that home, that little boy carries that energy. He carries that momentum. He carries the motives. He carries the intentions. If that home is filled with bad intentions and bad ill, people are always arguing. People selling drugs. This all these kids see, and these type of people are black holes, meaning that they're here to suck the life out of you until you're non-existent. These people are here to slowly kill you. They are a cancer. They are a black hole. They're trying to suck you into another dimension to where everything that's beautiful about you is gone. Everything that is wonderful about you is gone. Everything that is unique about you is gone, because this person has nothing going for themselves. And as a parent, I'm pretty sure you good parents out there can see, I don't want my kid hanging around this little boy. Hell no. Don't come around my house. Do not come around my house. Why? Because this home is blessed. And there's nothing but good energy coming from this home. And that's just what it is. And I want my son or my daughter to be influenced by these kids. These kids are messed up. Right? So it's just things you got to watch out. You got to see how parents can see how these kids treat your kid. Okay, so y'all friends, but you weren't invited to the party. stuff like that. So your baby come home and say, "Oh, mom," and you say, "What's wrong?" And then your baby be like, say they 14, and let's say the boy named Jeremy. Jeremy come home and say Jeremy's looking all sad and depressed, like somebody kicked him in his ass. And the father be like, "What's going on, boy?" He's like, "Man, there was a party and everybody's talking about it." So the dad was like, "Well, okay, what's the big deal? It's a party. Whose party?" And say his friend name is Keenan. Keenan threw a party. And so the dad's like, "Well, your best friend had a party?" And the son's like, "Yeah, they had a party at his house last weekend." So the first day, so if you're a good parent, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when your child tells you that their best friend had a party that they didn't know about? Why weren't you invited? Ain't that your best friend? And the kid's like, "I don't know, but everybody was talking about it." And so the parent's like, "Did you ask him?" They're like, "No, I didn't get to ask him yet, but..." So as a parent, you're thinking like, damn, so this is supposed to be your best friend, but they didn't invite you to the party. That right there, you gotta go. It's just certain things that you gotta watch. They borrow something from your kids, they don't bring it back, that ain't your friend. Every time they come around, they beg because they getting this bad energy, getting these habits, these perspectives about life. They start off young because they're exposed to this certain trash that's in their household. Your household is full of gold and silver and diamonds. Because that's what we are. We are diamonds. We are gold. We are rare over here. Sapphire. 250 gemstones. I keep trying to tell y'all, this is why we are rare. And it's obvious that we are rare. The way we move is obvious. You can see by the way we walk. You can see, especially me, because I'm running the show. You can tell by the way I talk, by the way I walk, my work ethic. You can tell I'm rare. I'm not like the rest of you. No, separation is good for 2025. It is a new year and trash. Which I wish there was like a dumpster that took bad spirits and dirty people and connivers and deceivers and people that backdoor people. Or they just put them in not even a trash can, a gigantic trash compactor. We just throw them all in there and hit that button and squish it on down. And then we'll put it in the landfill we can burn. How about that? This woman got 200 stitches. This woman has to learn how to walk because she did the right thing by giving that trifling woman $2. She gave bad service, so you get a little bit of tip. That's how it goes. Terrible service, little tip. Great service, big tip. Everybody knows that. Opening up your door, even if it's not your official home, wherever you lay your head at, try to bless it. Try to have God bless wherever you lay your head at. That's the most important thing. You gotta protect your home. Gotta have that home blessed because, like she at the hotel, the pregnant woman and her boyfriend at the hotel. You gotta bless that hotel room because even though the residence changed, the physical address changed, the physical building changed, God's love and God's motives, God's understanding didn't change. Wherever you go, God is with you. You are the church. You're supposed to represent that to the best of our human ability. We're supposed to represent that. So the temple, we are the church, and this church is in your official home. When you go to the hotel, the church is up in there. That home got to be blessed. The hotel got to be blessed. When you go to a motel or Airbnb, you still are the church. Your body is still the temple. And everywhere you go, you pray to God and Christ and Holy Spirit that this place will be blessed. And you treat wherever you go like it's your home. You treat wherever you go like it's your official home. You treat it like as if it was blessed, and hopefully God can bless it. And you will if you're doing the right thing. I know you will. Wherever you go, you got to carry that light and allow God to use you to shine that light on your Airbnb, to shine that light on your hotel, motel, because demons do not take a break. They are on your ass, right? They are on my ass. It's a spiritual warfare. 367, 24/7, 365 for eternity until Christ come back. It's a warfare. So we gonna need as many blessings as we can handle, as God sees fit that we deserve, because we gonna need it. We need blessings. We need that space of understanding. We need that will to fight. This woman was a fighter. She survived by the grace of God, because did y'all see that woman? She's in the hospital, and mind you, another human being is growing in her stomach. Now, hopefully, I think she's gonna be okay. But that type of experiences, it usually causes miscarriage. When a woman's carrying a baby, she has to be very delicate. You know, she has to live a stressless lifestyle. So them homes gotta be blessed, man. We can't be. 2024 was filled with so much trash. Everyone got exposed. People that need to be locked up, their asses were locked up. Yes, get them on out of here. Niggas acting a fool. $2 pizza. I'm sorry, a $2 tip. Boy, when they find her boyfriend. Now, obviously, Rare Podcast, we all know what's going to happen. When they find the boyfriend, they're going to beat him black and blue. And then when he gets to jail, they're going to do him dirty because he beat up on a woman, a pregnant woman. That's not a manly crime. And they're going to see how tough you is when you get back there. He deserved to get his butt whooped, beat down, stomped, kicked all in his ass and his teeth. That woman did not deserve it. That was an innocent woman just trying to get a piece of pizza can land you in the hospital these days. That's why I'm very, 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 very careful with people. Demons will smile in your face. Oh man, they just like how God uses people to do his work. Satan uses people too, baby. Satan uses people too. It's a spiritual warfare, but sometimes, life just be going on, and, we just get so caught up in life and going to work and raising children, and we do get comfortable in our lifestyle, because danger hasn't been near us in a while. We forget how dangerous this world could be. And that's a good thing too, because we want to live a lifestyle of peace, especially if you live in nice neighborhoods, a beautiful neighborhood. You're putting your kids in the best, because you just want the best for your kids, so they won't grow up around trash. Like this pizza lady. That pizza lady is trash. La basura. Garbage. That's Italian for garbage. Garbage. Yeah, I know I speak 3 different languages, huh? Now you know. This woman is trash, so we doing everything that we can, and we get so caught up in the nice schools, get so caught up in the nice neighborhoods. Life is just going good, but we forget this is hell on earth. This is Satan's playground. So I say all that to say, just be mindful of the dangers that every time I wake up, I think about danger. You just gotta be mindful of danger. Maybe because I'm a man, I'm just programmed like that. We have to be mindful of the dangers that are out there. Have to be mindful of the wickedness. But having a blessed home, sip your wine, light your candle, play some music, work on a piece of music if you want to, read a book, watch a movie. It's nothing like a peaceful home. Hell, go on TikTok, watch people do crazy stuff, work out. It's nothing like a peaceful home, a blessed home. Oh man, I feel so sorry for this lady. But 2025, this channel we're doing good, baby. I will hope to see it grow faster, but I'm not the only channel out there. There's millions of channels out there, so you just gotta get in where you fit in. But 2025, we going super hard, y'all. Just like we did in 2024. 2024 was a crazy year. Me personally, I was really, 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 really tested as a man. Understanding the importance of consistency, understanding the importance of setting goals and accomplishing them by any means. Constantly creating, constantly being innovative, and overall having a stronger faith in God and loving God and doing your best to love people, because people can make you not love people. That's what I'm starting to realize too. People can be so trifling. You don't really want to. You always love God, but you just don't want to love people, because people just be doing some stupid, crazy stuff. Like, where is your mind at? But see, once you have opened up your heart to God, to Christ, to the Holy Spirit, and you accepted the Holy Bible as the Word of God, you begin to see how the world is supposed to be, how beautiful people are. You see the beauty in the world. So once you see that beauty in the world, you can't unsee what you just saw. It's like pulling it back, and you walk in, you thought your grandmama was out at bingo night, and then you go to take a shower and grandma in there with no clothes on. You can't unsee that. You can't unsee it. What you saw can be unseen. Give y'all time to digest that. Yep, mama on the shower. Yep, there she was. I pulled back the sliding glass door to the shower, and there she was. Grandmama in all her glory. But a blessed home. Let me think about this. When last time I ordered a pizza? I haven't ordered. Honestly, I haven't. It hasn't been that long. I usually order pizza when I go to friends and family homes, but I usually go get my own pizza. You know, I don't mind, because they got so many. I'm out here in Dallas. Shout out Mother F in Dallas. They got so many pizza places out here in Dallas, man, on every corner. So it's nothing to just go up the street and go get me a piece of pizza. And I'm not just talking about Domino's. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pizza places. There are hundreds of donut places. I mean, oh, I love Dallas. Louisville. From Louisville to all the way to North Lake, South Lake, West Lake, all the way out there in Haslett, Fort Worth. I mean, food everywhere. DFW, baby, Metroplex, handling their business. But I don't call. I get my black ass up and I go down to that goddamn Domino's. This is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want. And I don't mind waiting. I get my garlic bites. I get my veggie pizza. I don't like their desserts. Desserts is too sweet. It hurts my teeth. But even then, you know, just leaving, just going down there. People got road rage. People just everybody's angry in America. We gotta step it up, y'all. We have to do a whole lot better than this, and we gotta get rid of the trash and keep the trash where the trash belong. That woman did not deserve to get stabbed that many times while carrying the baby. Woo! 2025, we about to do it, baby. But yeah, just staying consistent, man. Just staying consistent. Hopefully, she does not lose the baby. Hopefully, she recovers. Like I said, the reports are she has to learn how to walk again. So I hope everything's all right with this lady. It's a very unfortunate situation. And just be careful. Just be careful when you open that door. Man, that's why I'm a firm believer in the guns. That's a whole nother story. But everybody needs them a piece. Good people need to get good people. You deserve a gun. Protect yourself from this certain trash. I guarantee he had that Thule. You know, just like you got to think like military. So if you're a person that doesn't have a lot of traffic coming to your home, or somebody's banging on your door, if somebody's knocking on your door at night, you got to think, okay, somebody knocking at my door. You know, I'm going to the front, and it may be somebody going to the back. So I don't even answer. If it's something fishy going on, I don't even answer. What I do, the first thing I do is get that tool. You know, you gotta get that thing. If I'm in a situation, you gotta get a bat, a knife, You got to get something to protect yourself because you don't know how they coming. Okay, it's 3 in the morning. Who the hell's knocking on my door at 3 in the morning and it ain't the cops? Even if they say they're the cops, still getting something to protect myself. So 2025, y'all, more inspiration. I want this channel to go high. I want this channel to go sky high. I want y'all to give y'all best. Don't give up. Whatever your dreams are, don't give up on them. Don't give up. It's going to be hard, but just always remember, like in Deuteronomy, God allowed us to go through these hard times. Just like he let Israel go through the wilderness because he wanted to test our hearts. Our hearts are being tested. So when you're facing hardships, you're facing turmoil, you're feeling like things are hopeless. Take those times of grief. Take those times of frustration. Take those times of confusion to spend time with God and ask him, what do you want me to do, God? What's the next step? Could things get anywhere? That is your time to build a strong bond with God. So take your hardships as an opportunity to build and bond with God. Whatever you're going through, you're stressed out at work, the kids ain't listening. Take those times when you feel like your head about to drop in defeat. You just feel like you just over it. Take those opportunities. Trust me. Trust me. God's going to come. But he's going to come on his time, but he's going to come. But y'all flood my comments. What do y'all think about this pregnant woman getting stabbed up so many times because she gave a piece of delivery, a sorry piece of delivery woman, a $2 tip? What do y'all think about that? Those of you that have been rocking with me since day one, I appreciate y'all. Those of you who just found the channel, I appreciate y'all too. Obviously Rare Podcast, I'm gone.